countdown, and I won't say one. So, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very Manos edition of El Supercast Live. With me today is Jackie Ray, who also played Debbie from the movie Manos Hands of Fate. And you know what? There was another lesser-known thing where you reprised your role in a certain video game. Remember that one?
Yeah. God, it's like there's just been so many projects, it's crazy about Manos that, there's been other books written, and then there's the video game, and there's, the article in Playboy magazine.
Yeah, I still have copies of that one.
Yeah, my younger son was in high school at that time, and he just hated it when I tell people, yeah, I was in Playboy magazine. He'd be like, oh, so embarrassed. I mean, you have to understand, we live in a town of 1,000 people, so there's only 75 kids in his high school at that time.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of a running joke around here.
So that when they're running like, dude, your mom was on Playboy. That is so cool.
Yeah, but it was an article about about Manos the Hands of Fate.
Oh yeah, and a certain rather eccentric fellow.
Yeah, I was very proud of that because the article began with my name.
So, it's been a long time, but can you tell us about your hobbies? Like, what have you been doing that's non-Manos that's been making you a cheerful person?
Well, I mean, my work is my life. I don't have hobbies. I'm a professional artist. One thing I do to make a living is I teach the 2-hour painting parties, wine and sip kind of parties at bars and restaurants and such. And, you have a cocktail and we paint for a couple hours on canvas. And my saying, what I say to every class is that they can't put themselves down. We're just here to have fun and have to take on the spirit of being kindergartners with cocktails. Because kindergartners know they're awesome. Everything they do is amazing, even when they're shaving the dog. So you just got to attitude in my class. And people come up with, they really surprise themselves. And then the other thing I do, which I guess is just a hobby, but I have my catch and release program that I call it. I live just a 5-minute walk from a beautiful river and a 30-foot waterfall, and I go and I collect stones and take my little dog Shanka for a walk, and we collect stones. I bring them home and paint them, and then whenever I leave my house, I take a couple and I release them back into the wild, wherever I go. And people started asking about that, so I'm doing my first painting class for painting stones in a couple weeks, and it's already filling up. So hey, I'm onto something.
I hope that everything goes well.
Thanks. And then the other thing I do is I do my own art, which has a lot of symbolism in it. My father was an artist, and I guess I inherited it from him.
Yeah.
And sorry for the noise. My dog is digging in his hole, insisting on his head. Yeah, I'm an artist. I had a 25-year career doing high-end faux finishes for clients and businesses, restaurants and such. And I thought I was retired, but I do still need to make a living. And people started calling me. In fact, tomorrow I have I'm going to go talk to a lady locally who wants me to do a mural.
Mural? That's great.
Yeah.
I
mural.
I had
I've
the
done
opportunity
plastic finishes and every kind of faux finish you can imagine.
over here where I live. A few years back, there's this event that is done every New Year's that's called First Night, and I had the opportunity to do a small part of a bigger mural, and I just think working on those is really awesome.
Yes,
so
I've seen those
everyone did like a little, a little subsection that was your area to do whatever you wanted, and it was just this big artistic, pow in your face, very beautiful looking picture of just everybody working together for a common goal. Very nice stuff.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I need to see if I can find that again, because I know it's somewhere, and see if I can take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So, obviously, the Manos Return movie is now finished.
Yes, we're working on distributorship right now, so we're just kind of on hold at the moment. But
okay.
I'm very excited about it. I'm very proud of it. And
yeah.
I'm very grateful that we got my dad while he was still living and could be part of it too.
Well, you know what? He was and will always be remembered as the master.
Oh, yeah. There's nobody else. That's for sure.
Whether he approved of it or not, he will always be remembered as the master.
Oh, well, he did, especially in the end, because this Manos thing took off, and I involved him any way that I could and any way that he was willing. But mostly he just wanted to hear the stories. When I go to the conventions and people I talk to, he really enjoyed that a lot. And I'm very grateful for that opportunity to have that time with him and for him to kind of come full circle on that whole experience.
It's interesting, like the way that Manos has captivated so many people. I mean, I saw that someone made a Manos, the band of fate, so there's rock music.
Oh yeah, Tony Trombo.
And he made a song about you, which was very cool.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see here.
And then now there's a web series being developed called the Debbie Chronicles by Willow Polson, and it's written by her and R.D. Hall. And the showrunner has consideration for Emmy nomination for another show that they're working on. So
nice.
I mean, it's high quality people, and she just sent me the script for the pilot, and I love it. It's all about me, Debbie, anyhow. 50-something years later, after she's escaped the Valley Lodge, and now she's doing some pretty badass stuff. I love it.
So, yesterday we tried this, and the audio gremlins destroyed your output. But I will say it again. Think about a web series, something on Twitch or something on YouTube, because film is only one media, and you should be able to branch yourself out there in as many mediums as possible.
Yeah. Well, this project is a web series.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other project that I'm working on that we did talk about in that regard was I want to do a disaster artist type film. Not like the disaster artist, but what I mean by that is that based on my book and the story, the research I've done on my book, Growing Up with Manos, The Hands of Fate, I want to turn that into a script, a viable script. But you were saying web series and I'm thinking that's very, very interesting. I like that idea a lot.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh, and another thing that I remembered is, I'll give you the link later, but have you thought about doing a kind of like, do you remember those choose your own adventure books way back when?
Sort of. It wasn't, I mean, I'm probably older than that, or I was stoned.
Basically what it was is, if you think that, if you think that this person is telling the truth, go to book number this, go to page number this, or if you think that this person is lying, go to page number this.
Yeah,
I know a website that lets you do that, but in video form. So you can have a multiple choice experience with the audience, and it doesn't cost you anything to do so.
Oh, well, the Debbie Chronicles, that's not my project. I trust them completely. They sent me the script. I'm not touching what they're doing.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, for you in general, like, if you want to do something on your own, film-wise, this is a way to, do something extra.
Yeah, I don't have time for extra. I'm already ADD. I'm all over the map. Damn project's gone. I can't move in that direction. But the Manos story, that's not multiple choice. So I just, but I like the idea of maybe a web series to tell the story.
Yeah.
Keep people coming back,
So without spoiling it too much, what can you tell us about Manos Returns?
Oh, well, it's my character, and I am now in charge of the Valley Lodge.
Okay.
50 years later, and my mom, who Diane Marie, who played Maggie in the original, she plays my mom again. We brought her back.
Nice.
And yeah, and so, but she's a little bit whacked out, having lived there for all those years. And me, I'm in charge of the place now, and let's just say I'm not very pleasant.
Okay.
I'm not a happy.
All right.
Yeah. And we have a Torgo, and Stephen Shields plays Torgo. I love him. And we have wives. A couple of our wives are actually from the burlesque community of Portland, Oregon. And two of our wives are also my co-writers and producers. Rachel Jackson, who created Manos Hands of Felt, the puppet theater.
Yes, the puppet one. Yes, I really enjoyed that one.
And then Tanya Atomic, and she's out of Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
She does some really great stuff, her independent films. And then Joe Sherlock is also one of our producers, and he lives near me. So we've got a really good team. I'm really excited about it, and we're doing what we can. We'll get it out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So there's something new that only a chosen few know about. You are coming to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Finally.
For the first time in my life.
Yes. So it's a small event run by me, little fundraiser for the kids. I got officially sponsored by Shriners Hospital. So it is a legitimate event, nonprofit. And whoever can afford to come down to Hartford, Connecticut has a chance to meet you, to talk to you, and also pick up your book if they choose to do so.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. I've never been that way either. And then we're also looking at a potential book signing at a bookstore.
That's
for people that came to this event.
I'm gonna call some people this Monday, and I'm gonna try to work something out.
Yeah, and anybody listening, if you have any connections, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. So things have been really good for you. I like how I've seen a little bit of the website page that you invited me for Debbie's Chronicles. I like the look of it.
Good.
I hope that when things pick up, that there will be much more Manos opportunities for you, because I think it's great. You know,
me too. And like I was saying, getting these jobs again, doing faux finish, and I thought I was too old for this, but turns out I'm still pretty strong. So it's the double thing. I call it. I get paid to stair step, going up and down a ladder.
Yeah.
So I get to get in shape and do some beautiful work on walls and get paid for it, and it's leading up to some really great opportunities. So I'm open. I'm looking for more opportunities. I would love to go to some more conventions this coming year.
Well, it's because you're coming in September.
Yeah.
I will have the chance the day after my event is over to show you another event that is going on at the convention center in Hartford, which is a retro video game convention.
Oh wow!
So that'll be a good way for if you have like a few extra books, you would be surprised how many people in the video game community know about Manos, because remember, many people have made their own interpretation at Manos, in video game style. I'm not the only one.
No, I've seen a couple actually. I've seen a few different things and coloring books. I mean,
oh yeah,
there's lots out there. It's
So the last thing I want to touch up on is I'm excited for this, and I know my friend is too. He's currently having a fantastic time in Walt Disney World, the one in Florida, because I think it's Disney World, not Disneyland. Because Disneyland is the California one, if I believe correct.
Yes, Disney World is Florida.
So he's currently over there with his wife having a grand old time, but he wants to cosplay as Torgo. And I know you have made the staffs the way you saw them made from the movie back then. So they're like as legitimate as you can get them to be.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I got to figure out what I need to sell those for.
Yeah.
But I could probably bring one or two with me.
Oh,
the hand part, anyway. I mean, the staff you can get anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
That'll be. If you bring the hand part, I would buy two. One for me and one for him.
All right. Well, let me think on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Anything else?
Let's plug your websites as long as you're here. This is your time to shine.
Thank you. Yeah, my website, jackiesarts.com. So that's www.jackierayearts, right?
Yeah, sounds right to me. I'm dyslexic, so I wouldn't know.
You're going to post it, right?
Huh?
You're going to post it?
As long as you get it to me in the correct spelling, yes, I will post it.
I will do that the moment we hang up.
All right. Sounds great.
Well, great talking with you, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah. It's only a few months away. I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it will. Okay.
So thank you so much for coming. Once again, this has been a very Manos edition of El Supercast Live on Twitch. Now I shall be uploading this to YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to ask Debbie a question, you can still do that in the comment section, and that'll be all right. But this was live as of, let's see here. We are at Thursday, the 30th, and 3:30 p.m. my time, which is East Coast time. So definitely, if you enjoyed this, there's plenty of Manos things to buy. There's music, there's coloring books. Support Jackie in any way. She's looking to get herself out there next year. If you know of anyone that has like a horror themed convention or a mystery science theater convention, she's the one to talk to, because there are so few people left that are the original cast members of Manos that are still healthy enough to get themselves out there and have a great time with the fans.
Well, thank you so much.
All right. Well, you take care.